In a distant era, in the sparkling waters of the deep blue sea, there lived a beautiful mermaid named Marina. With her long, flowing golden hair, shimmering scales, and sparkling blue eyes, she was the most enchanting creature in the ocean. Marina loved exploring the coral reefs and making friends with all the sea creatures. But there was one fish who was different from the rest. He was an old wise fish named Finley. He had seen many seasons come and go, and had countless tales to share with the younger sea creatures. However, despite his wisdom, he was often lonely. The other sea creatures didn't pay much attention to him because he was not as colorful or graceful as they were. One day, as Marina was swimming near the seabed, she noticed the old fish sitting alone near a rock. She swam over to him with a warm smile. "Hello, Finley," she greeted. "Why do you look so sad today?" Finley looked up, surprised that someone had noticed him. "Oh, it's just that I sometimes feel left out," he replied. "I'm old and not as pretty as the other fish. They prefer swimming together and don't seem to care about an old fish like me." Marina's heart went out to Finley. "Don't say that," she said kindly. "You may not have bright colors, but your wisdom and stories are priceless. I would love to hear your tales and learn from you." Finley's eyes brightened with happiness. No one had shown such interest in him for a long time. He began to share his stories, and Marina listened with rapt attention. From that day on, they met often, and Marina would bring her friends to listen to Finley's tales too. As the friendship grew, something magical happened. Marina noticed that whenever she spent time with Finley, her scales would shimmer even brighter, and her eyes sparkled like stars. It was as if his wisdom and friendship made her even more beautiful. One day, when they were exploring a forgotten shipwreck, they stumbled upon a hidden treasure chest. Inside, they found a magnificent pearl. Marina picked up the pearl and said, "Finley, this pearl is for you. It's a token of my gratitude for your friendship and the precious stories you've shared with me." Finley was touched by the gesture. "Thank you, my dear friend," he said. "This pearl is a treasure beyond measure, just like our friendship." From that day on, Finley and Marina's friendship became legendary among the sea creatures. The beautiful mermaid and the old fish were inseparable, and they proved that true friendship and kindness could make anyone, young or old, feel special and loved. And so the tale of the beautiful mermaid and old fish spread across the ocean, reminding everyone that beauty lies not just in appearance, but in the kindness and love we show to one another. And they all lived happily ever after, sharing stories and laughter beneath the deep blue sea.